Hi, it's Adrian Law here from Law to Success, and I've got some super exciting news for you. The biggest news of the year as far as I'm concerned, and it's coming your way very soon. Today though, we're going to be talking about another interesting topic, which is around the topic of change, and whether change and making changes in your life is a good thing or sometimes not so good. Now, the 6 main reasons why a lot of people fear change, and I'd like to see which ones apply to you. The first one, in no particular order, is fear of the unknown. According to Anthony Robbins and his 6 human needs, he says that each and every one of us, no matter what our background, no matter where we were born, what culture, what country we were born in, our education, our background, we all need certainty. That is, that we need to know that some things are certain. For example, we need to know the ground that you're standing on right now isn't going to cave in. We need to be certain of that. But the antithesis of certainty is uncertainty. And that's another of the 6 human needs. We need things to be uncertain, and in other words, the unknown. Because imagine if you knew every single thing that was going to happen to you. How boring would that be? If you like sport, you knew the result before you actually watch the game. It takes out the enjoyment. So enjoy the uncertainty, enjoy the unknowing, the variety, the excitement, embrace it. The second fear is around doubting yourself. Very common. That little voice in your head is often negative. A lot of people have it. So the best way I've found to overcome that is literally to take action. It's to get busy. Just do stuff. Rather than thinking about it, just do it. Because the more you think about it, the less likely you are to act. So to act literally right now. Then we've got people getting stressed over making a decision. The most successful people that I've ever met in my life actually make quite quick decisions, and then they may change them, but they do that slowly. So get into the habit of making quick decisions rather than agonizing over which is right and which is wrong. You can always change it later in most cases anyway. Then a lot of people also, number 4, is forget that they've got choices. There's always choices. You can choose this or you can choose that. You can choose black, you can choose white. You can always make another choice if you're not happy with how something went. I remember when I first left the UK, I went backpacking around the world, and I gave myself 2 months. I was from a very small town. I was only 22 years of age, and I was very immature. I wasn't well traveled, and I thought, even if I hate it, I'm going to stick it out for 2 whole months no matter what. And the worst case scenario is after 2 months I can go back home. 18 years later, you get my point. Then we've got the people that focus on people and other external circumstances to themselves. And this can be fear of change. I don't want to hurt somebody else. I don't want to lose my possessions. Focus on the internal you rather than what other people may think or may not think. We can't control that. You don't know what they're going to do or not do. I've seen so many people stay in unhealthy relationships because of the other person. It's not good for you, it's not good for them. Sometimes by you leaving in this example, it actually encourages that person to kickstart their life back into gear. Let's say they've lost their passion. They may get that charge that they need, but you've actually caused that for them, which is a really good thing. So go internal, trust your gut. How often is your gut wrong? It's not. So really focus on you rather than external things. And then the final one is that you get attached to the outcome. That's why we fear change sometimes, because I get attached to, let's say it's my house or my job. I've met people that have been working in the same job for over 20 years and hate it, but they fear the change because at least they know what to expect each day. But do you want to live your life like that? The good news is that it doesn't matter whether you like change or not, whether you embrace it or whether you run a million miles away from it. Changes will be happening frequently with or without your participation. From babies growing up to you getting old. It turns out that even if you make no changes in your lousy relationship or the job that you hate or the painful relationship with that family member, you know the one, these things will change anyway. Your only choice is whether you make the changes for the outcome that you want to achieve or not, or wait and see what surprises the universe has in store for you. My advice is just to change a couple of things, even for the very small things. In NASA, they say that the average space shuttle is off track 97% or up to 97% of the time. A massive amount of time they're actually off track. So they're continually making slight changes to get back on course, and they land on a dime. So my advice to you is just to make little tweaks in your life. Imagine for a moment that you just changed 1% of one area of your life, but you did this frequently. Could you imagine the shift that you'd get in that particular area? It would be huge. Anyway, keep a lookout in your inbox over the next few days because I'm about to release this exciting information. Until then, laugh, love, be present, and be more than you were yesterday. Bye for now.